Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kodash. We'll give double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, Ruel, and salutations and much love to the rest of you, sincere occupant, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. This is Cleric Isaiah coming at you with another lesson. And I'm going to get right into it. Basically, I'm probably going to be calling this lesson the foolishness of the wisdom of this world, or just the foolishness of this world. And I tell you, man, this kind of stuff really irked me as a kid. You know, it's one of the main topics that I remember this back in the late 80s for this whole Columbus discovering America thing. And after you've actually been down, you don't even necessarily have to be, but most of these cities here, Caracas, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, some of the Bahamas, some of my other family members have been to Cuba and things of that sort. I've been to Central America myself, and of course Florida, and of course many different parts of South America. Well, look at that, the Galapagos Islands there. I've never been there either. But these are the voyages of Christopher Colomb, so-called Christopher Columbus, okay, from Spain. And as you can see, listed down here in the key, you had the first voyage in blue, the second voyage in red, the third voyage in green, and the fourth voyage in orange, I should say, or yellow. Okay. And the foolishness of it is, as you can see, you know, he never made it. It's almost like, boy, it's really confused me when I was a kid. Because they would sit back and say Columbus discovered America, you know, and they never show these kind of like maps and things of that sort. They tell you he eventually, you know, got to the islands. But, you know, me as a kid, and most probably other kids, when you're visual and you think visually, you think he would have landed on this particular part somewhere of the mainland, which is called America. You know, these other parts never were ever part of America. You know, even the, even Central America, he didn't get to his, that around there to his fourth voyage. So the first voyage was, you know, where is it right here? Leads to Cuba and some of the Bahamas. Okay. And went past Santo Domingo. And then the second voyage went around Santo Domingo and the other part of Cuba. Third voyage came back around through, he found the lower part of South America, Cumana. So it was passing Caracas would be Venezuela, and seeing some of those islands there, and then coming back around, passing Guadalupe, and so forth. Okay, but this is just the foolishness of this. This is the foolishness of teaching in this world. This is the things that the lies of Esau Edom is just thrown in your face on a constant basis, and this is thrown to your children, and it just can be so confusing. Let me get the knowledge of the foolishness of this world. What is it? I haven't got this scripture out in a while. Bear with me just a moment here. Perfect. Found it. 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Okay. So, New Living Translation. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the God. As scriptures say, he traps the wise in the snare of his own cleverness. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Oh, here's a good one. 1 Corinthians 1:20. Where is the wise man? Where is the scribe? Where is the philosopher of this age? All right, because this age is about to be over. All right, has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? Okay, and that's what he's done. All right, just all these type of lies, and Columbus discovered America, and George Washington never cut down the cherry tree. When I was in school, I was just like, it's like, my goodness, like, what are they trying to teach me? How is this even valuable? Oh, now that you're older, it makes total sense. You know, they're trying to make you be a total servant. They want Jacob to be a homeborn slave. You know, I think I saw something earlier today about the only reason why an employer gives you a salary is so you forget about your dreams. in some cases, you put your mind to it, you can make more money than being an employee. You can make more money as the employer. Why be the one? And this is all the curses, because when you actually read the blessing of the curses, it talks about how you rather be the person to lend money than to be the one to borrow money. Let me go ahead and get that. Because financial education is in the scriptures. It just tells you, and you're going to build up a really fast kingdom if you have a slave force. Okay, if you have a slave force, and you don't have to pay them. Guess what? You're going to save a lot of money. That's hands down. All right. Look at America was built off the backs of slaves, and they had the nerve to call us a free country. Okay. All right, and the reason why they call it a free country, because you're free to do whatever the heck you wanted to. It all contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and this is what you're taught in school. They teach you, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's allowed to tell his lies and his propaganda and have his own agenda. But when it comes to you telling a lie, you Jakes, you blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, there's a problem. Okay, and then they have the nerve to call something a white lie. And check that out. All right, now what was I getting now? I was getting the curses, the water, Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna say the word should be lend. There we go. We're gonna go into Here we go, verse 12. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 12. I'm gonna get right to the point. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in its season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. Here's the point. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. See that? All right, that's the blessings of the obedience in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Okay, let me see if there's any other precept. Bear with me just a moment. Here's another good one. Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 6. When the Lord your power blesses you as he has promised you, you will lend to many nations but borrow from none. You will rule over many nations but be ruled by none. You see that? Oh, look at this one. I was feeling bad. I was going to bring out interest because I was saying when you let somebody borrow some money, you can charge interest. And that's what it says here in Deuteronomy 23, verse 20. You may charge a foreigner interest, but not your brother, so that the Lord, your power, may bless you in everything to which you put your hand in the land that you're entering to possess. Look at that. Deuteronomy 20:44 is a good one too. This is probably the one I initially was trying to find. The KJV says, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Okay, no, this is the curse of disobedience. Okay, so this is the current position that we're currently in. Okay, so Esau Edom is the head, and we're the tail. So he's lending to us, and he, he's not borrowing from us. Okay, that's the curse of disobedience. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 44. Okay, but hey, this stuff's like right in your face. So anybody that doesn't know these scriptures will sit back and like, that's just the way things are. Esau Edom, and they don't even know who Esau Edom is. But the so-called white man is the one who has the money. You got to borrow from him, man. You just hope you get a good interest rate. And you're not even explaining what credit is. So by the time you come to the application and you send it in, and they come back and say, well, due to your credit score being this is how much money we're going to charge you for borrowing money from us. Like, we're charging you money to borrow money. Okay, this is the world we're living in. Hey, this is the world we're living in. Okay, but hey, it's all going to switch up in the kingdom. There's going to be a nice currency in the kingdom of heaven. All right, a righteous kingdom. Okay. All right, righteous weights, righteous balances, righteous measures. Okay, all right, but let me see if that's even a scripture here. Bear with me just a moment. Just want to cover all my bases here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's Proverbs 16:11 about the honest scales and balances are from the Lord. Okay, as well as yep, very good. Yep, I guess I was right. 1936. Here we go. Perfect. Leviticus 19:36. These are This is the law. This is the Levitical law. All right. Just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and New Living Translation reads it as, your scales and weights must be accurate. Your containers for measuring dry materials or liquids must be accurate. I'm the Lord your power who brought you out of the land of Egypt. The KJV says, just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and a just hin shall ye have. Those are just the measuring tools. Okay. I am the Lord your power which brought you out of the land of Egypt. All right. And see, and this is what the so-called devil has done. Not so-called, but he is the devil. Proverbs 11:1. Dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, or abomination to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but an accurate weight is his delight. Okay, differing weights and unequal measures, both are detestable to the Lord. Proverbs 20:10. Ezekiel 45:10. You must use honest scales, a just ephah and a just bath. Micah 6:11. Can I excuse dishonest scales or bags of false weights? Hey, this country was built on dishonesty. Okay, and they started let me see, full lies, right? Let me see. Here we go. Nahum 3:1. All right. I'm probably going to close it out on this. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. See that? Lies. See, you sitting there saying you discovered a place, you didn't even get to it. And then when once your people did eventually get to it, you robbed it. And then and there was no end. New Living Translate states, what sorrow awaits Nineveh, the city of murder and lies. She is crammed with wealth and is never without victims. Look at the prison system of this country. Look at, the wealth. Well, the wealth's going down right now, but we're close to an economic collapse. But hey, this is the judgment against Babylon the Great. According to the scriptures here, the scripture I just brought out was judgment against Nineveh. But hey, if your spirit can receive it, America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, is Nineveh. Okay, and let me end it on this. I don't want to keep on rambling. But the foolishness of this kingdom is about to end. It's about to be done away with, and righteousness and law, statutes, and commandments are going to be established in the kingdom of heaven. All right, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I just want to share that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who gives me the strength and the spirit to continue to strive and endure in these last days. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and on to the next video.